About preventive and social measures in genetics. They include health promotional measures, specific protection, early diagnosis and treatment, rehabilitation. First about the health promotional measures. So first about eugenics. It can be either negative eugenics or positive eugenics. Negative eugenics example, during Hitler's time, to improve German race, they killed weak people. So that is a negative eugenics. So in this, other example is sterilizing people with serious hereditary disease. Then about the positive eugenics, in that encouraging carriers of desirable genotypes to have the parenthood. But this is not less applicable because like positive characters, intelligence, etc. are not inherited in simple way, and it has both genetical and environmental factors. Next about the euthenics. In that, environmental manipulation has influence on the genetics. So there is a mutual interaction of hereditary and environmental factors. And for example, mild mental retarded children will have increased IQ if they are given continuous environmental stimulations. Next about the genetic counseling. It can be either prospective or retrospective. So first, prospective genetic counseling, and to prevent or reduce the heterozygous marriage. For example, in case of sickle cell anemia or thalassemia, so we advise to reduce the heterozygous marriage. In retrospective genetic counseling, the hereditary disorder has already occurred in the family. So next we can do is either sterilization or pregnancy termination or use of contraception. And there are genetic counseling centers available for that. Next about other genetic preventive measures. So decreasing consanguineous marriages, because consanguineous marriages can increase the risk of recessive traits. Then like example in albinism, alkaptonuria, phenylketonuria, etc. Then avoid late marriages, like it can avoid trisomy 21 mongoloids. Then about the next about specific protection. Specific protection in genetics, like X-ray for before taking X-ray, protection of gonads. Then avoid X-rays in pregnant lady. And next example is giving immunization with anti-D in case of Rh hemolytic disease. Next, early diagnosis and treatment. So first, detection of genetic carriers. Example in inborn error of metabolism, and also finding the female carriers of Duchenne muscular dystrophy, because they can have increased CPK. Next, prenatal diagnosis. Prenatal diagnosis can be done with amniocentesis. It's useful in case of detection of Down syndrome, inborn error of metabolism, like maple syrup urine disease, Lay-Sachs disease, then finding out neural tube defect, alpha thalassemia, etc. So in case of advanced maternal age or previous child with chromosome aberration, intrauterine growth delay, it is better to do cytogenetics with either amniocentesis or chorionic villus sampling. Then to identify the biochemical disorders, better to do protein assay and DNA diagnosis. And to identify congenital anomaly, sonography and fetoscopy are useful. Then for screening for neural tube defect and trisomy, maternal serum alpha fetoprotein and chorionic gonadotropin are useful. Next about the amniocentesis, it is useful to identify chromosomal anomalies, metabolic defects, etc. For identifying chromosomal anomalies, we will do culture and karyotyping of the cells derived from the amniocentesis. Then for identifying metabolic defects, the biochemical analysis of fluid can be done. It's usually done at 14 weeks. Next about the screening of newborns. Screening of newborns can be done to find out sex chromosome abnormalities, congenital dislocation of hip, phenylketonuria, congenital hypothyroidism, sickle cell disease, cystic fibrosis, Duchenne muscular dystrophy, congenital adrenal hyperplasia, G6PD deficiency, etc. Usually, heel prick blood samples are taken and 5 to 10 days after, usually taken 5 to 10 days after birth, and Guthrie's card is usually used. Then sickle cell for identifying sickle cell disease, HB electrophoresis can be done, and for identifying cystic fibrosis, immunoreactive trypsin can be looked into. Then other thing in genetics prevention is recognizing preclinical cases, like early recognition of preclinical cases. For example, detection of diabetes by urine sugar, then detection of gout with uric acid level, and detection of thalassemia with peripheral smear, etc.